I don't like that. I don't like that.
That was nuts.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Performance on Wheels. We just drove across the country the last 4 days on the Hot Rod Power Tour.
We're at actually 5 days.
5 days, my
now.
bad, my bad. So
Pretty early, about 5:30 in the morning. In Bowling Green, Kentucky currently. We're on our way to pick up
a new car. Welcome to Birmingham, Alabama. We are on day 3 of the Hot Rod Power Tour, right?
All right, you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
We saw thousands and thousands of cars. We really enjoyed the trip. Drove across the country, did drag racing, did autocross. I had a ton of fun. You had a ton of fun.
Yeah,
we brought somebody along and we all had a ton of fun. It was great.
It was our second official long haul doing the entire event.
In the Cadillac CTS-V.
It ran great, performed well. Awesome car for it, autocross, drag strip, comfort cruising down the road. With this crazy market, it's quite incredible that we're able to find this car. This was actually an allocation that the dealership ordered over a year ago.
First stop is picking up the check. V is a bit dirty, but as soon as we have this, it's a 7-hour drive and we're taking delivery. So let's hit the road again. We are about 7 hours into today's drive, and for the last, I don't know, 2.5 of them, I have not seen a thing. We are in the middle of absolute nowhere. We just keep getting deeper into the abyss of nothing. Just these tiny towns of 500 people. I have no idea where we are going to get a car that I have no idea why is here. How are we going to a dealership right now? Like what is this? We are on our way to a dealership and this is our drive. I gotta be careful here because there's no way another car is gonna fit by me. Who knows if somebody's gonna come blasting by at 70. This is nuts. After driving in the middle of absolute nowhere for the last 7 hours straight, we finally arrived. It is real. There is a Chevy dealership here, and we're here. We made it. We finally made it.
Population 5,000, we made it.
Yeah, man, and I am glad we did. Let's go check out the car now.
This is officially my 5th time sitting in a C8, and they are still a very impressive car, even though they've been on the market now a couple years. Obviously, we have a convertible this time around, so that will be fun to experience in itself. The color is new this year. We have the high wing, we have the convertible. We also know that there's a Magnuson new to the market, so we just saw that at the Hot Rod Power Tour in action, heard it with the Corsa exhaust on. That might make it so this one's going to have those, but we'll see. Time will tell. There's actually very few options on this C8 convertible. We have the high wing, we have the wheels, the carbon flash, we have the GT2 performance seats, we have the Amplify orange, and that is essentially it. With all of those options, it brings this MSRP to $82,825.
Dang. Dang.
Oh, I gotta keep pushing.
Yeah, you have to hold it. Dang. Woo. Nice. on the road. I am driving the V. I got my phone set up on Waze, and it looks like we're gonna be there at 10:42. That is quite a bit of time, so we better get moving. We have pretty much not stopped driving for a substantial amount of time now, and the V is just loving it. I absolutely love this car. This thing is great. Just an absolute highway cruiser. I'm sure they're just having the time of their lives up there in the C8. Good morning, everybody. We ended up not making any clips last night because we ended up getting home around midnight. Ultimately, we are done with the Hot Rod Power Tour. We took delivery of the C8. The C8 is home. We went 3,500 miles in about 5 days, and it was so much fun going across the country. So many awesome experiences, and we're home. You rode in the C8 for a while on the way home, and what were your thoughts?
It was a lot of fun, a very comfortable car. It's like driving a Cadillac, even though we were in a Cadillac. I would say the C8 is not as, you know, it's not as manly as Austin's headers, full exhaust, straight pipe, metal things. Not really sure where I was going with that, but the point is that the C8 is an extremely comfortable car. My buddy and I were describing it as the old man car. It's very comfortable. It needs some exhaust. It needs some, you know, testosterone. We were driving in this car that's full of testosterone with its metal engine mounts, and everything's just in your face. And the C8 is completely mild and tame in retrospect to what we were driving in all week in the CTS-V. What I can say is in the passenger seat, the only thing is it's a little awkward because of how focused the design is on the driver, that the passenger feels a little left out. What I can say is we were getting over, by the time we got home, the C8 was getting 25 miles per gallon. We hit the 500 mile mark pretty much as we were pulling into town, which entered into some very small shenanigans, but fun. Kind of a hurrah that the engine is officially broken. You know, limiting that RPM only to 4,500 for those first 500 miles. Pretty awesome. The convertible, so the experience of being in the car in the convertible is very similar to the coupe with the roof off. However, the looks of the car and the functionality of just holding down just like rolling your window down, up to 31 miles per hour, that top will go down. It looks really good going down. It looks awesome with the, what are the name of those things in the back? Do you remember?
Buttresses.
Buttresses. The buttresses look really awesome. It makes the car feel more exotic than the coupe. It also makes the car look more exotic than the coupe. I think the convertible looks better than the coupe in general. The color is striking. Everything about the C8 is a pretty awesome car. It's a great experience. It just needs a little more oomph, a little more testosterone. But it's awesome for cruising across country, and I think a lot of people like that about it. The Hot Rod Power Tour is something that I saw on TV as a child, and when I got up to age and had a fun car, which was a Dodge Challenger, was the first fun car I officially had, and my son was old enough to experience the Power Tour with me, I knew it was something I wanted to do. It was I think it was Crazy About Cars or something like that I saw as a kid, and being able to share that like bucket list desire with my son, and has now become a tradition, is what's pretty cool about it. And this year we brought a friend along, so it's kind of that community, that car community just continues to grow, and every year the Power Tour seems to get bigger. There's always some complaints and people that think things could be better, the weather could be better, the lines could be shorter, but all in all, it's a pretty awesome experience, and it's not just the venues you're going to. That's kind of the lamest part, although there's some pretty awesome cars you can see up close. It's the traveling, the experiencing the cities, spending time with friends, checking out the different food at different locations, the 2-lane backcountry roads. That's what makes the Power Tour fun. It's not necessarily the venues and the sponsors. That just adds to the experience. It's everything, the travel in between, that makes it pretty awesome. I hope that it continues to grow. I hope that family and friends continue to come together. I'd like to get a caravan of us leaving out of the Minneapolis area and experiencing the Power Tour in years to come.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video. It was super fun taking delivery of the C8, super fun driving across the country and enjoying the Hot Rod Power Tour again. I think that was our 6th time doing it now. I'm sure we'll do it again next year. A ton of fun. Glad that we did it. Awesome staying at the beach. It was like a vacation inside a vacation with the whole Pensacola beach thing, driving on the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Those are two of my favorite parts of the tour. Also checking out downtown Nashville. Loved it there, super cool place. But all in all, I think that wraps up the video today. Thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day.